Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to share a different kind of video with you all. I recently went to Hawaii, to Oahu, to celebrate my 10-year wedding anniversary with my husband. And we had an amazing time. And I decided to share some of the things that we did, as well as some of the amazing vegan food that I found along the way. And so here we go. A couple of other things I also wanted to share before diving into the video is that we stayed in the Holiday Inn Waikiki, and they had a breakfast buffet that had fruit and soy milk as vegan options. And I brought Three Wishes cereal, which is a protein cereal. It's low in sugar. I've been eating it a lot lately. So what I did was I brought Three Wishes cereal with me, and I would bring that into the dining room, and then I would get my soy milk and have that. Yes, they also had tea and coffee, and I don't know if the bread and oatmeal was made. I don't know if the bread and oatmeal was vegan. I didn't ask because I was planning on just having my cereal, but that's what I did for breakfast every day. I brought Three Wishes cereal with me, packed it right in the suitcase, and had a little uh, container that I would just put it in and use it as a cereal bowl. The other thing we did to save money was, instead of renting a car, we just took the bus all over the island, as well as using lifts when it was a more complicated route to go. Um, Renting a car is pricey. I mean, the car rental itself, I think, was about average, but it was everything else that comes with it. When you rent a car there, you have to pay for the parking. There isn't free parking with the hotels, so you're paying nightly parking fees. I have heard that some people rent a different car each day in order to avoid paying the parking fee, so they save money that way. Gas was also really pricey, we saw there. It was like 4.65 a gallon at one point when we were walking around. So we thought about maybe renting one for one day, and we realized we were fine with just taking the bus and then taking the lift. Getting the bus was really easy. You get a Holo card, you go to the ABC store, and you can pick up one of those. And what we decided to do was get the 7-day all-day pass each, and it just allows you to ride the bus as many times as needed for the day. And it was just a fun way to see different parts of the island, and we got a lot of steps in as well. So that is what we did. I just wanted to throw that out there. The flight took about 11 hours direct on Hawaiian Airlines from JFK Airport in New York. The plane was really comfortable, and yeah, they provided a meal. There was a vegan meal option, veggie lo mein. And after being 5 hours over the Pacific Ocean, it was really exciting to see land and be in Hawaii. We stayed at the Holiday Inn in Waikiki, and it was really comfortable. We then walked around for a bit after getting settled in our hotel and grabbed some dinner. So day one, we were up at like 2 a.m. Hawaiian time, and wow, did the jet lag really hit us. We were up for a bit before breakfast was available, and then we walked around after. We did a ton of walking that day, about 10 miles worth, if I remember correctly, from the step tracker. And we just walked all over Waikiki and Honolulu and got in the sights. Holy Grail Donuts was on the top of my list to try. They are plant-based, mostly vegan. Some of their donuts have honey in them, so just make sure you know which ones those are. They were warm, fresh, and delicious. We ate lunch at Whole Foods. I made myself a salad at the food bar, and then we got coffees at Island Brew Coffee House, amazing. And then we took that with our donuts to Alamona Regional Park. So we ate at Whole Foods after buying the donuts, and then we ate the donuts after at the park. We then stopped in Manoa Chocolate, where they did have vegan options. We bought this guava bar as well as chocolate macadamia spread. It was really yummy. We were really tired and out of it between the jet lag and walking around all over the place. So we bought veggies at Target and hummus, and I prepped them and we brought them to our lobby. This is the lobby and of the hotel, and we had a little picnic. So these are the different things that we had. And yeah, we just felt like eating light and nibbling on things, and yeah, it was fun. On day 2, we started to acclimate more to Hawaiian time. We still woke up early, but we got a little more sleep. There was a lot of chickens everywhere. They were fun to watch, and we were watching them while we were waiting for the bus to go to Diamond Head Crater. This is our walk from the bus stop to the entrance of the crater. This hike was not difficult. It did have some stairs and some elevation, but it was paved and relatively easy to get around. It was just hot, and we made sure to pick up some extra water. The different views were really beautiful to look at. After our hike at Diamond Head Crater, we were able to grab some lunch. It's residential nearby, so there's a lot of places. We grabbed also some coffee and then ordered a Lyft to take us to Manoa Falls. This was an easy hike. It was pretty much flat. More chickens, and yeah, it was really nice walking through the rainforest here and looking at all the greenery. And yeah, this was really relaxing and fun after doing the crater hike. There wasn't a lot of water because during the time we were there wasn't a lot of rain. I have seen footage where there has been more water. It was still nice to see, and yeah, a beautiful place to walk around. After relaxing in Waikiki for a bit, we then decided to go have dinner and discovered a vegan food truck 5 minutes away from our hotel, Earth Aloha Eats. This place was so good that we came back 2 additional times. So we've eaten there 3 times. The first time I had a Buddha bowl, and my husband had the gyro wrap. It was vegan and absolutely delicious. And then we walked around the hotel pool, and there was also like a recreational area, and it was nice to unwind there at the end of the day. On day 3, we decided to go to the North Shore, and we took the bus to the North Shore Marketplace. It was about, I think, 2 hours there. We had to take a couple buses, and it was really, really nice. And yeah, just nice to walk around. There were different shops. But yeah, this is on the other side of the island. We had some yummy Thai food at this place. It was really, really good. They are a non-vegan place with really good vegan options. We then decided to take the bus back to Honolulu. Octane Vegan Izakaya was top on our list of places to try out. It is pricey, but we wanted to do something special for our anniversary. So yeah, this was really delicious food here. And yeah, I highly recommend checking it out. It was really, really good. Before I show you more about day 4, I wanted to explain a few things about this adventure that we took. So day 4, we went to the Lanakai Beach Pillbox Trail, and it's something I discovered it back around 2020 during COVID. I was watching a lot of travel videos and loved the view, and this has always been a dream destination for me. Now, the hike was one of the hardest hikes that we've ever done, for sure. And it got really hot. There's not much shade or coverage with it. And the thing is, when we did this, we brought like one bottle of water and we figured that we could grab more water, get more cold water closer to the trail. But what we didn't realize was there wasn't any like stores close by or a bathroom. And when we took the bus there, it was like an hour and a half bus ride. So by the time we got there, I needed to use the bathroom. So we had to walk around and find a bathroom. We had to like walk towards the nearby another neighboring beach, and there was like a little bit of that neighboring beach had um the bathroom. And so I can't remember the name of the beach. Oh, okay, I just looked it up. So we walked to the neighboring beach, Kailua Beach, and there was bathrooms there. So then we walked back, and so we were already hot and tired, and we could not find any additional water. So the bottles that we each had, we had to stretch that out the best we could. So we did this hike. It was definitely the most challenging hike. Uh, and the view was amazing. I was so proud of myself for pushing through and doing it. Um, but yeah, by the time we were done doing this hike, we were exhausted, we were hot, and we had finished all our water. So we were getting dehydrated. So we found a cafe. We looked up on Google Maps. I can't remember the name of it, and we were just gonna walk. We were looking for, but there was something happened where buses weren't coming back, so we couldn't take the bus into town right by the Lanakai Beach Pillbox Trail. And again, this area is all residential. And we took the bus to the trail, but coming back, something happened. I don't know if there was like construction. There was something going on where buses were not coming. So we had to walk after being already tired, hot, and sweaty. So we were hot, thirsty, and exhausted. And so as we were walking to the town where there was a cafe, we saw a steakhouse, Buzz's Steakhouse, that was right by where we were walking. And so we ended up going in there. We saw that they had a vegan option. And so I had a veggie wrap and was able to hydrate so that we could continue on our journey. So I just wanted to share that story with you all, that if you do go to the Lanakai Pillbox Beach Trail, there's no bathrooms near there. Um, so you need to go to the neighboring beach. And if you do need to use it, and then also just bring additional water because there's no stores or cafes in that immediate area. Um, like I said, we took the bus there. We took the bus to get around traveling because yeah. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you in case any of you plan on doing the Lanakai Beach Pillbox Trail. There aren't any bathrooms nearby, and make sure you bring plenty of water with you because you won't be able to buy it any there. Usually we've been able to buy additional water before doing other hikes because there's always places, but that wasn't the case here. So make sure you have everything you need, and and make sure you don't need to use the bathroom before going there. I would allow about 2 hours for this trail. It was a very challenging trail. And when we had first gotten to it, there was a fire truck there. Someone had sprained their ankle coming down, and they were tending to her ankle. So just letting you know that if you go to the Lanakai Beach Pillbox Trail, be prepared. I did not get a lot of footage of the hike up because it was very scary, but during different stopping points, I did get some video and some photos along the way. I also forgot to mention before that we only got to the first pillbox, which was a huge accomplishment in itself. The second pillbox was all the way up there. It was a lot further than it looks in this video. And at that point we had ran out of water and it was really hot. I almost had a panic attack coming up here. I was very proud of us though for getting there, and yeah, it was just absolutely amazing. The hike down was definitely a challenge. Again, the hard parts wasn't able to film going down. My husband did snap this picture of me trying to get down. But yeah, it was definitely a challenging adventure. And this is where we grabbed lunch, and then we went to the Byodo Inn Temple. We took a lift over there, and it was a really nice, beautiful place to relax after that big hike. Day 5 was our last full day in Oahu. We started by going to Aloha Stadium for the swap meet and marketplace. This happens from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. Wednesdays through Saturdays. After a lot of walking around looking at cool things, we grabbed lunch at the sushi spot, and I was able to find this vegan-friendly option that was really good. We then headed to the Pearl Harbor National Memorial, and that was a really somber experience. We learned a lot about what happened that day and all the men and women who lost their lives. This is the USS Arizona Memorial, and this is what's left of the ship. It is an underwater graveyard. Being here allowed us to connect more to this part of history and understand more about what happened on that day. I feel this is a really important place to visit and definitely recommend checking it out. We then topped off our evening by going back to Earth Aloha Eats for dinner. The food was just so good here. I really miss this place. We then had an evening walk around Waikiki to go get some dessert. We got dessert over at Banan. This place is plant-based, so some items had honey. I made sure mine was honey-free. And then it was time to fly back home. This time we took 2 flights. Before checking out, I walked around Waikiki a little bit for a morning walk and also to go grab us some coffee. We left our room a little early and hung out in the lobby. I went over to Aloe Cafe. I saw they had vegan banana bread, so I grabbed some for the flight home. And yeah, this was a really cute cafe. I wish I knew about it sooner. But the banana bread was really good, and I also bought this avocado toast so I could have something filling before the flight. I saw this snail right when our lift came. And then it was time to be back at the airport and start the long journey home. In Brooklyn, we grabbed some breakfast before driving back home, which was almost a 2-hour drive. Here we are coming back home and being greeted by our cat, Minora, who really missed us. Minora! Hi, Fluff! Hi! She had a lot to say to us. Hi! I missed you.
sandwich kiss.
Hi.
All right. Well, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.